Lovely people, welcome back to Hope Africa with Kate. I'm here again with another news from Burkina Faso. This one, my people should look for a seat. Yeah, look for a seat, get a glass of water and sit because this one is going to make you excited. Like, this is what most of us want. Yeah, this is what most of us want to be happening in a country. Yeah, we are not surprised by what Ibrahim Traoré is doing. We are just so amazed. We are not surprised because there are a lot of things he has done that it has taken us. I don't know how to put it. So we are just so excited anytime he brings up news. Not that we are surprised because we know what he can do, and he can even do more than what we are thinking. Yeah. So my people, let's do this. So listen to this. Let's read now. Look at this. Burkina Faso to build 2 prisons and 5 courts for corruption. He went ahead to say that's Ibrahim Traoré. This was during the Council of Ministers meeting. This was during the Council of Ministers meeting that they always have every Thursday. You know, every Thursday they have something to trash, something to talk on, something to adjust, something to fix. This Thursday, my people, Ibrahim Traoré actually brought up this that Burkina Faso will be building 2 prisons, Jesus, and 5 courts for corruption. And he went ahead to say corruption is the first cancer. He called it cancer. And we all know how cancer it is, how it destroys. So if he's saying that cancer, it means he knows that this corruption is something that is so destructive. It can kill. Yes, it can kill corruption. Now let's take it again. Corruption is the first cancer that my government will eliminate, and it will soon be history to those who still think of embezzling our resources meant for the whole Burkina Faso. Okay, this is what he's saying. To those who still think of embezzling our resources meant for the whole of Burkina Faso, you'll be watching us from prison. This is so sweet, my people. This, I told you, it was good news, right? I told you it was good news. If we are to build these prisons, so my people, these 2 prisons, is just for corrupt leaders. So it has nothing to do with thieves or people who are corrupt leaders in the government. Corrupt leaders in the government. It has nothing to do with other crimes. They are focusing now on corruption. So these 2 prisons are meant for it, and 5 courts. My people, in some countries, we need but 10 prisons. 10 prisons, 15 courts. Yes, we need but 10 prisons, 15 courts. Because the rate of corruption in Africa, the way corruption is eating African leaders is more than how colonizers are dealing with Africans. It's more than. It's more than, my people. Because it is so painful when you are exploiting your own people, as compared to if an outsider is exploiting another person. When you're exploiting your own person, it's different from how and it's the feeling is kind of different. The feeling is really different from how an outsider can exploit that person. Do you get? So Burkina Faso, what they are now, they want to build 2 prisons. So all of those leaders, corrupt leaders, this is to tell you that those 21 workers that they fired the other time was I knew it, that was not all, my people. There are so many of them like that. There are so many of them like that in the government. It's just that, a thief is known when he's caught. So when you are not caught, you are considered, you are not a thief. So you are innocent until proven guilty. So for Ibrahim Traoré to seek, now they have already fired the 21 workers who were found to use fake documents, fake certificates, and get government jobs. For Ibrahim Traoré to still bring up this matter by saying that they are going to build 2 prisons and 5 courts. My people, let's give it up to Ibrahim Traoré. Let's give it up to him. Let's give up to him. Like, this man is something else. Is something else, my people. Can you imagine, like, you would deserve a position and you will not be given? They will want you to give money. They will want you to give money. I don't want to mention name, but I have, see, most of us have gone through this thing. Because some of you might feel like, oh, you don't know, you have never gone through this corrupted act or whatsoever. Let me tell you a situation. I was supposed to collect a document somewhere, right? And normally it's supposed to be free. Normally, it's supposed to be free. But just because I actually have the person's number, I will text the person like, okay, please, can I come get this? The person will tell me, oh, bring so so and so amount. I feel like that is corruption, because you are supposed to do it for free. And then when I come, I will be the one now to say, oh, let me give you something, a tip. Do you get? Not that you are asking me. When you are asking me when I'm not supposed to pay anything, it is wrong. If I come and collect it and then I feel like giving you something, right? I feel like giving you something. It's sava, it's okay. My people, Ibrahim Traoré has actually promised to deal with all the corrupt leaders. He said corruption is the first cancer. The first cancer that they are going to eliminate, and he is not joking. So, if some African leaders can do this, this man is something else. This man is something else, my people. This man is something else. Like, this is very, very important. A lot of people are suffering because, not because they don't deserve position, like I said before, but just because of this corrupt act. You will pass an exam, they will ask you to bring 2 million. Something that you had sleepless night to read, right? You deserve it, but you pass. But for them to put you in that position, I have someone that actually wrote a very high paid, how do I call it? A very high paid job. So you have to actually write an exam before you get that job, right? So when the person actually wrote that exam, the person passed. And do you know that when the person got there for an interview, they just turned the person like this. They just twisted everything. And then all of a sudden, he just saw the name. People, because when you pass the interview, they will actually post your name like, oh, this person has passed, this person has passed. This person actually wrote this exam, passed very well. The person passed very well. But when he went for an interview, my people, he was surprised that his name did not come out. And then the name of people, they were in the same class. This set of people are people who are never attending classes. They are never coming to class. They are never coming to school, my people. But he was shocked to see the names of those same people that they have passed the interview and they have gotten the job. Just because why? He did not have money to pay. He did not have 5 million to pay. He did not have 5 million to pay, but he knows everything about that job. He is qualified. He read and he passed the exam. But just because he didn't have somebody, he didn't have an uncle in the government. He didn't have an aunt in the government. He didn't have money to pay. He didn't have 5 million to pay. They told him that, no, sir, your name cannot come out from here because you don't have anything. And you see this set of people that the name came out, check out, they have uncles. When we tried doing some small investigation, we discovered that this person has an uncle that is here. I'm like, what? So this is really true. This is really it. So how will one ever survive, my people? How will one ever survive if they keep on doing this? So I love how Ibrahim Traoré is cracking down on corruption. He is cracking down on corruption. They should go to, if they can, if possible, they should even put this corruption thing, life imprisonment. Yes, because there are people that are suffering to date when they deserve positions. And the position are not given to them. The positions are not given to them, and because of that, they are wretched. They can't afford anything. They can't help their family. They can't provide for their family. Why? Because they actually deserve a position they were not given. So they remain like that and they keep suffering. Some of them struggle to travel out of the country because of this situation, and they lost their lives on the way. They lost their lives in the desert. If only that position was given to them, would they ever find their way in the desert traveling? No. But those that don't deserve of it, they will give them and they'll sit on it. So I think that corruption should actually be like a life imprisonment. Life imprisonment. I know what Ibrahim Traoré can do. He has just started. The other time he fired the other people. And to think that even with that, some people do not still learn. You will not still change. He fired the other people. And for him now to start proposing of 2 prisons and 5 courts, it means they continue to do what they were doing without being afraid. They will watch us from prison. That's the simple truth. Those that continue with this their corruption, they will watch us from prison. Let me do get your opinion at the comment section, my people. What do you have to say about this? I'm super excited. 2 prisons, 5 courts. In some countries, like I said, it should be 10. It should be 10 prisons, 15 courts, because it's too much. It's too much. State your opinion, my people, and say congratulations to Ibrahim Traoré. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.